Farscape Academy Inspector Training video. Here we are in Lakewood, New Jersey, and a couple things we're looking for in Farscapes. Must be structurally sound, must be kept painted. So this is a daycare center off of Clifton and Church, I believe. So on this daycare center, one of the things you have to be concerned about is structurally sound must be kept painted. First test to whether or not a violation can be written is the deterioration violation, and that is they're more paint than rust or more rust than paint. And believe it or not, even though this Farscape has a lot of green on it, a little bit of moss or the green mold of some sort, this Farscape has more paint than rust, believe it or not. But now the second thing we look at is structural. The first cue that any inspector will immediately violate or not a Farscape is whether he can identify original hardware only on a Farscape. In a 50 to 75 year life, this Farscape was supposed to have gone through some refurbishment, and minimally we would see that refurbishment in all the treads, in all the major supports, and all the major railing corners. We'd see some evidence, which is new hex head bolts. Should we get to a Farscape like this and we find nothing but original hardware, which is 50 to 75 years old, we have to violate the Farscape as not being routinely maintenance in the lifetime of the Farscape. In addition to that, we have to look to see if there's any life safety issues on this particular Farscape, and this one happens to have one, and that is one of the treads has let go. So not only did this tread let go, so this is a life safety issue, this tread right here, which is huge on the rust, is ready to let go also. And if we look up, you can see that it's a common theme throughout the whole Farscape is that the treads are in bad. This is what square head bolts look like. Supposed to be hex head bolts. All these are supposed to be switched out. Look at the massive amount of rust on some of these rivets and square head bolts. That's what original hardware looks like. Look at the monstrosity of rust that's there. This platform is ready to drop. That's over an inch of rust. Look at this. That is ready to drop. This is a life safety issue right here. Somebody's going to fall through. Firemen, children, somebody who lives on that apartment is going to fall through this thing. So this Farscape is actually a life safety issue. We will then we're going to call Lakewood and make them aware that this is a Farscape that has a life safety issue. And we have rusty tears coming down the building, which indicates that water is getting behind. This platform is similar to this platform, so it is in similar condition. All original hardware everywhere, on the rails, on the supports, on the platform. This Farscape has huge amount of rust. This is what happens when in some Farscapes the acceleration of rust is massive, but there's no question that there's only original hardware. There's no emergency rebolting here. There's no evidence of any maintenance, and this took 50 to 75 years of neglect to get to that point, but also for it to get to this point where it's just blown away. It's not even tied into itself anymore. So you can literally, a fireman in the middle of the night stepping on this is going to fall through, get hurt. And this is exactly what you try to avoid, is fire escapes that are basically death traps. These fire escapes, which people don't maintain, obstructions, trip hazards, falling treads, these things are what hurt and kill tenants and or firemen. So this is a life safety issue, a very good class to train. All original hardware. Every single bolt is a square bolt. Every single bolt is a square bolt. Every single one. Underneath, square bolts. Every single one. Every single one. Rivets and those square bolts. Every single one. So this needs to be addressed immediately because it is a life safety issue, but at the same time it's a great training video for those of you out there looking to see what life safety issues are all about. This Farscape, if you have any questions, give us a call here at Farscape Academy, 800-649-3333, 800-649-3333, Inspector Meneses. As always, we offer free Farscape awareness classes to fire departments, building departments, and housing inspectors nationwide, online or via WebEx, webinars, and in most cases the free class is also done at the site, at the cities. Any call, any questions, 800-649-3333.